Now that we have our HTML and styles in place, it's time to add some JavaScript. In this video, we will be defining our variables. My width will be 700. My height will be 400. Here's what D3 is doing in this SVG variable. First, D3.selectMap finds the ID of map in the DOM and hands off a reference to the next step in the chain. .append SVG takes that selection and appends an SVG element into the DOM. It then hands off a reference to the element it just created to the next step in the chain. .attribute width takes the reference to the newly created SVG and inserts a width and height value. Next, color scale. Color scale is an array that contains this light green color and this darker green color. Next, I'll add color. Color is a linear scale. Scales are just functions that map from an input domain to an output range. Once the scale is created, you call the scale function, pass it a data value, and it nicely returns a scaled output value. In this case, the output value is a color between the two colors we defined in the color scale variable. Next, I define data, which is a d3.map function, and projection. A projection is a way that the geographic coordinate system is adjusted for display on our flat screens. The screen is, after all, a flat two-dimensional surface, and we are trying to present a three-dimensional object. This is a big deal for cartographers because selecting a geographic projection is an exercise in compromise. You can make something look really pretty, but in doing so, you totally distort the land size or shape. I'm going to use this equirectangular projection for this project because it looks nice and I don't care about state boundaries or accuracy. .center sets the projection center to the specified location in this array of longitude and latitude values. It then returns the projection. If center wasn't specified, it would default to 0, 0. Scale will set the value of the projection scale factor to 2000. And translate is an array that divides the width and height by 2 to center the projection. Path will generate SVG path elements from the projection we just defined. And tip will initialize our tooltip. We're assigning a class of D3tip, an offset, and then we're returning the state abbreviation and then the number of breweries per capita in this HTML function. And that's all of our variables. Now you're probably wondering where we're going to import our data from, and we'll cover that in the next video.